Kendra G live.
Okay, so you're live with Kendra G in exclusive interview right now with Benzino. How are you?
What's good? How you doing?
I'm doing well. So excited to be talking to you. Let's clear up all the drama that's been going on all over the internet. Now is your turn to really speak out and get some things cleared, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so as we know, former editor-in-chief, her name is, how do you say her last name, Osorio?
Oh, sorry, ho.
Wait, what did you say?
Oh, sorry, ho.
Wait, that's not how you pronounce it, Benzino.
Isn't that how it is? I thought it was Kim. Oh, sorry, ho.
No, she does not spell her name like that. That's not nice.
Oh, I
Come
didn't know
on, let's stop it right there. Well, Kim Osorio, she has a book out right now called Straight from the Source. She's saying some tough allegations about the Source magazine, which you co-founded. So let's just jump right in. One of the things that she talks about, we all remember the beef between you and Eminem, and she says how you really used the magazine to fuel that beef. True?
You know, it was a situation where, you know, my involvement with the magazine wasn't the only thing, you know, that I do. I'm also an artist. I'm a hip-hop artist, you know what I'm saying? I rap, I produce. So it ended up being a conflict because, you know, I was putting out my music. I made a couple of songs about Eminem. I went at him. He came back at me, and then all hell broke loose. So, you know.
Now, what's the details? Because she did sue you for sexual harassment, correct?
You know, sexual harassment, but we actually won that. You know, she didn't win on sexual harassment. She won on retaliation and something called defamation.
Okay, so I know you're not allowed to talk about how much money she was actually awarded, so I won't go there with that. But have you read her book yet?
I've seen, you know, little excerpts from it.
Are there any truths, anything that she's stating thus far?
I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like Kim, it's like this. Kim made over $130,000 a year at the Source. It's the most money she's ever made or will ever make in her life at a job. We gave her an incredible opportunity. She was the first female editor-in-chief of the biggest news-selling magazine at the time out. So she had a real big position. Me and Dave really trusted in her judgment on a lot of things, and I guess it just didn't work out. As far as what she said in the book, whether it's true or not, I mean, you know, she was up there for a number of years, so I'm sure some of it may have been, everything's like opinionized, whereas that the story could have been true, but true in her way, but it might have been a different opinion, you know, in somebody else's eyes.
Well, you just mentioned that you guys gave her a great opportunity. So are you disappointed in the fact that basically she has a book out pretty much bashing you?
I mean, you know, I got thick skin. Can't nothing, you know, anybody say on a book or on the internet bother me. At the end of the day, like I said, she had a great opportunity. I feel like now she's kind of lost a lot of respect out there in the journalism world as well as women, because you got to remember, she said she was suing us for sexual harassment on behalf of women everywhere and women's rights and stick up for the integrity of women and women in the workplace, and then admits to licking 50 Cent's balls. So it's like, you know what I mean, which one is it going to be?
That is a good point. You know, as a female, naturally I want to defend her in that manner, but I haven't read the book yet. But from what I heard, she does talk about having sexual activities with Nas and 50 Cent. So there is some truth to that, I guess.
Now, mind you, she did this while she was editor-in-chief of the magazine, while she was working for the Source, and she's admitting it. So how does that stack up with her, you know what I'm saying, sexual harassment lawsuits and everything else? It just doesn't make sense. But it is what it is. We live in a world now where people, you know what I'm saying, feel like they can make a quick buck, you know, writing a book. I don't think her book is really doing that good, but I guess, you know, whatever. I don't even know, like, if she's working anymore, to be honest with you.
Are you guys friends? Y'all don't talk? It sounds like y'all haven't talked in a while.
Oh, hell no. No. Why would I be a friend to somebody that I gave a great opportunity for them to try to turn around and, you know what I'm saying, disrespect me and books and internet and everything? Nah, that's not friendship. That's not loyalty.
Okay, I agree, but do you think you could ever sit down and maybe repair your relationship together?
Nah. I mean, for what? There's no reason to, you know what I'm saying? There's no reason for me to have a relationship with her. Kim really is irrelevant, you know what I'm saying? So I don't see what the point is, you know what I'm saying? I guess this is Kim's last hurrah. You won't hear about Kim after this book, after all this book nonsense go away.
Okay. Well, what about you and Eminem? Have you guys ever squashed your beef?
I've never personally met Eminem. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
Nah, never. You know, a lot of people, I think, kind of blown the whole beef thing out of proportion. In hip-hop, artists go at each other all the time. I went at them. You know what I'm saying? I felt like I had a couple of things I wanted to get off my chest, and I just went at them. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know it was going to cause as much confusion as it did, but you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You gotta look back and you gotta move on. I never met him personally. I don't think, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if his makeup or if his character is gonna allow him to sit in the same room with me.
What about 50 Cent?
I ain't seen 50. I don't know since Puerto Rico years ago. So you know what I'm saying? 50 rides with M. So you know it is what it is. If you know what I'm saying, if me and 50, you know, each other, it's like, what up? I ain't got no beef with 50.
Okay, so you can squash your beef with 50.
I actually, you know, when that whole thing was going down with Ja Rule and 50 and all that stuff happened in the studio, 50 actually ran to my session, and I actually got 50 a car service to get up out of there to go to the hospital that night. So 50 know what it is, you know what I'm saying?
Wait. Refresh my memory. You're talking years ago right now, right?
This is when all that stuff took place at the Hit Factory in New York, and you know what I'm saying. And you know, he got into a little situation with Murder Inc. But you know, it was on Beef One. So when he left the first studio, he ran down the street to Sony. I was with the group called Made Men at the time. 50 came in, he showed me his little wounds and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I had known Track Masters, and he was working with Tone and Polk at the time. He said he wanted to meet me. We had talked briefly. Then I had called him a car service and got him up out of there.
Wow.
Yeah. See, you know, I mean, I've been doing this for a minute. I got a lot of good relationships with a lot of artists. I got a lot of good relationships with a lot of artists in Philly. Shout out to Gilly the Kid, Beans, everybody out there, you know. And I heard Dave told me you look good, too, so.
Oh, God.
Said that, real talk. You married? You got a man?
I'm good. No industry guys for me.
Well, I understand.
I'm going to keep that one moving, Benzino.
No doubt.
Let's talk about the present. Right now, you currently got Hip Hop Weekly, which I enjoy the magazine. What's going on with that?
Hip Hop Weekly, we're about to put out our 50th issue. It's, you know, we won the award last year for, like, top magazines out of 700 new titles across the country. It's, like, phenomenal. It's the fastest-selling, growing magazine on the newsstands. We come out every 2 weeks, and, you know what I'm saying, like, with me and Dave left the Source, it was a situation where there was, you know, that whole format of People in Us Weekly wasn't out there for the urban market. So we just hopped right on it, and, you know what I'm saying, we was lucky that nobody had the name Hip Hop Weekly, and, you know, the rest is history.
Okay, well, I know you got to go soon, so let's talk real quick about Benzino the rapper. Will you ever drop any more songs?
Hell yeah, I'm fired, man. I got a group called First 48 coming out. You know what I'm saying, we about to drop an album. I definitely, you know, stepped up the flow game. You know what I mean? I've always been producing, me and my partner for 20 years, Jeff 2 times, the Hangman 3, JB. So it's like, I've been doing my thing, you know what I'm saying? I don't let all that negative stuff get with me, you know what I'm saying? I done came too far, and I done accomplished too much to let that negativity even, you know what I'm saying, touch me. So, you know, you're going to be hearing a lot from Zeno, trust me.
Okay, so it doesn't bother you that some people don't take you seriously as a rapper?
Oh, no, nah,
okay.
It don't bother me at all. It don't bother me. Let me tell you something. At the end of the day, as long as they paying attention to you, that's what counts. It's what you do with that after they paying attention to you. I'm not going to get into the whole none of that. I'm just going to let my music speak for itself. You know, I got a lot of fans out there that do like my music. Rock the Party was like a top 40 urban record. You know what I'm saying? It went pretty far. It's just the Eminem thing always overshadowed everything. But at the end of the day, if everybody considered him the number one rapper, you know, I don't feel that bad going against the number one rapper because I'm still held mine. Like, I ain't went nowhere. I look better than ever. You know what I'm saying? Stronger, everything. So, you know, it's all good.
Definitely. Well, I appreciate you for checking in and sharing your side to the story. Benzino right here. Be well, baby. I'll talk to you later.
All right, mommy. Take care.
Kendra G live.